We moving out. On to the next record. And I'm gonna let this just ride.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Okay, all set to go. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
And a pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. And there's one down. Here's Mookie Betts now.
Second.
Outfield playing
Right
very deep, not
Mookie
wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Bounced up the middle. Whips it to first on the run.
He's safe.
He's in there. Man at first. And next for L.A., Freddie Freeman. That one missed. Man at first, one away. And that's a base hit into left field. And it gets by him. Around third. The throw in. Pulls into third safely. And a run comes in to score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So
takes it in for the out.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Ground ball left side. That's a base hit. Run scores. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Muncy, the runner at first with 2 gone. There's a swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
For the Phillies.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Gone. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. Here's Trey Turner. And there's 1 down. Bryce Harper to the plate.
The first baseman, Bryce Harper.
And first offering is fouled off. Ohtani, a former All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Now 1-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Pitch misses. 2-1.
2-1.
1 down. Phillies down a run. And a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
One out, base is empty. Checks the swing, appeal to third, didn't go. And a payoff pitch.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. And he's out on the tag. 2 outs, base is empty. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Nick Castellanos.
Just missed. Ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Swings through that one.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Swings through it for the K. Had him way out front of the slurve. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Edman.
Wheeler back to work. Fastball catches the corner at the knees. And now the 0-1. Castellanos on his horse. corrals it. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Kike Hernandez.
The center fielder, number 8, Kike Hernandez.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
Swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
In the air, right field. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
That one ripped. Rojas going back on this one. And that one is off the wall. Now around second, going for third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple. Throw is low, and it gets by. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Not in time. He's safe. So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
No balls, 2 strikes.
One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. Fly ball down the line. Fair ball. Ohtani around second, headed for third. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's Alec Bohm. And here it comes. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
This is Bryson Stott. This looks like extra bases, and that's going to kick into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for third. Coming home, caught in a rundown now. Tries to get back and save.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now it is JT Realmuto.
0-1's the count.
One away with a runner at third. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Ohtani, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Good eye in that spot.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Throw on to Freeman, and Realmuto is out.
Batting 8, the left fielder,
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Marsh.
That's in for a strike. Playable Betts makes the grab, and there's one away. And that will end the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Mookie Betts will get us started.
Mookie Betts.
And the right-hander back to work. Up
Nope.
and in.
Ball
1-0.
Betts can claim something
1-0.
not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike
one ball,
one.
one
Been a
strike.
rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And a pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the
Now
slur.
batting, the first baseman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. It was a triple and an RBI at his first at bat. Fought off foul. Freeman throws right, bats left. A career batting average over 300. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-2 is the count.
Liner to second. It picked on the hop. Stott over to first in time. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Left
Two outs, base is empty.
Teoscar
And now
Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez. And Hernandez is out. And that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's a speed
The
threat.
center fielder.
Outfielder Johan Rojas.
Rojas.
And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball.
One
And
ball,
downstairs.
2 strikes.
The punch out there. One gone here.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the
Schwarber.
Phillies. He's already homered in this game. First
Well, that's off the
offering, and it
plate.
just misses.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
That
Oh,
one
that's out.
misses. 2-0. One down, base is empty.
Ball
And there's a
3.
ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0
Three
count,
balls,
you're
no
taking
strikes.
all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 3-1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the
That's ball
conviction in the
4.
call.
Take your base.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Now
I don't think he
batting,
really wanted to pitch to
shortstop,
him right there anyhow.
Trey.
So a man aboard. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Steps off, checks the runner at first. And
No,
that's off
inside.
the inside edge. And that's ball one. There's one.
Out.
Return throw to
Out.
first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Muncy digs in. Wheeler back to work. In the air to left down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Righty delivers. And it's even up.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Next offering in there for a strike.
One ball.
That's strike two.
2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals.
Nope. Outside.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. The batter now will be Will Smith.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Fastball for a strike. Castellanos gets under it. They got it for out number 2. And here comes Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1.
Tommy Edman.
And that one cutting but missing
Ball
down
1,
low.
no strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Gathers
He's out.
and throws to first. And they get Edman for the out. Third out. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. Here's Harper now.
The first baseman, Bryce Harper.
The right-hander back to work. Lux. Throws to
He's
first
out.
in time. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that
Ball,
one
that's
off the
just out.
outside edge. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And that should be extra bases. Boom, into second, and he's got it doubled.
Wastes no time there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now Bryson Stott
Ball 1.
just missed. And that
Nope.
one missing low.
2 balls, no
The
strikes.
Dodgers up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that is that. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Kike Hernandez. as he turns on the rubber and with that good live arm delivers. On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch. That one in the dirt, and that is ball one. The wind to the pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. One away here in the fifth.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Lux in the box with one away as he takes ball one. That one missing inside. Backed off the plate that time.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Out towards right center field. Makes the catch for the out. Out number 2. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And clips the corner.
0-1.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're around.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. JT Realmuto steps in.
JT Realmuto.
Pitch. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
0-1's the count.
And it's 0-1.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Close, but called a ball. Now 1-2. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
The left fielder, Brandon.
And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Flied to right his first time. Betts raging back towards the wall. It bangs off the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
I got my blessing to get the blessing for the brethren.
1 out, runner at second. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Johan Rojas. Playable Betts makes the grab, and there's one away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So the Philly batting order turns over, and now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-3.
What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Trey Turner at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Misses outside, and a count 2-1. Betts makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. All set for the top of the sixth. Here's Mookie now. The wind and the pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Betts, a former Gold Glove winner, 31 years old, and he was a fifth-round pick back in 2011. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-0.
Swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Turns and fires to Betts. Out to short, Turner. To first.
Out.
Now one gone in the top of the sixth. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Up and in, and that's ball one.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Next offering is down low. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Castellanos snags it for the second out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
First pitch misses.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
And that's down and away. That's off the mark. 3-0. Swing and a miss.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Up the middle. Over to first, and Hernandez is out. And that is that. Bottom of the sixth. Here's Bryce Harper. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Here comes a pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos.
Castellanos.
That one inside, and it's 1-0. Down the line. And that drops foul. Righty to the plate. Big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. Foul ball. The 1-1. Boom. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back according to Ricky Holiday. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Ooh, Baez.
2 balls.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Playable Betts makes the grab, and there's one away. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Muncy to hit.
Max Muncy.
Wheeler back to work. Inside corner at the knees. That's the strike. Good fastball. The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The batter, the catcher, Will.
And here's the catcher,
Smith.
Will Smith. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The wind of the pitch. And
Outside,
that one just missed off the outside edge. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
And that's outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So digging in, Tommy Edman. and now maybe extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Oh, caught up in a rundown now. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Wheeler with a throw over. And he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. Set for the last half of the seventh. And now it's going to be Bryson Stott.
Bryson.
And a pitch. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Here comes the 0-1.
That's
inside.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And there's one away. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
Throw to first. Tag, and he's picked off.
Out.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Two outs. A little bit low.
2 balls, no strike.
There's a strike. And another ball. Now fly ball to right center. Hernandez hustling after it. He's got it. And the inning is over. And we're back. We go to the 8th. Jeff Hoffman on the pitch here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And he deals. Not even close there. And that is ball one. And a good eye there.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball three. And the righty deals. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Lux up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Ground ball up the middle. Flips to second. That's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
So the lineup flips over. And up next for Los Angeles, Shohei Ohtani. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Here's a 2-2. Runner takes off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. And that's 2. On to the bottom of the 8th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. And the pitch. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next pitch is downstairs. And that one fouled off. Makes the grab. 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
0-2 is the count.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
That one not close.
2 strikes.
And it's 1-2. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Here's Turner now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground
Now
out.
pitching for Los Angeles, number 59, Evan.
And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Edman tosses to first, and they get Turner for the out. All set to start the ninth in this one. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. And a pitch. And that's in the dirt. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, so many
1-1.
hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Out.
And Betts is gone.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Freeman
Ball
in the
one,
box
no strike.
now as he leaves that one up high. Left-hand hitter waits.
Now you get to this
Oh,
part of
that's
the
a tag.
order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
One down, base is empty. And
got
that
3-0.
skips in the dirt. Next offering is in for a strike. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Freeman will take his base.
Take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike one.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the
ball.
previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Swings through that.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball
One
right
ball,
there and just
2
ended up
strikes.
out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just
Ball,
going to have to
that's
battle
out.
with 2 strikes.
The pitch. And it gets by him. Freeman headed for third. Here comes the throw, coming home. Now they've got him in a rundown. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Max Muncy at the dish. The
Now
pitcher
pitching
on
for the
here,
Phillies,
Matt Strom.
number 25,
He's into the game with the bases
Matt
empty.
Raw.
Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Strom, 30. Years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. And now the lefty
Ball
inside, just missed. And
That's
that
ball
one
two.
a little below the knees.
You got
Ball
2
two.
balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. 1
Two
run
balls,
game here in
2
the
strikes.
top of the ninth.
3.
And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 3. Bottom of the 9th, leading off Bryce Harper.
The first baseman, Bryce Harper.
And here it comes. Up the middle. Tosses to first. Harper retired.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
When I tell you no exceptions to the rule, bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a groove. I'm lessons, I'm written, Lord, thoughts, food.
And that one finds its way through.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He kind of rolled over. On this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Blake Treinen.
Now it's going to be Alec Bohm. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Just missed. And that one fouled off. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. And a pitch. Swings and misses. It's 2-2. Right-handed reliever. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryson.
Last chance for the Phillies. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Hernandez settles underneath it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers, as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very